Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph, or Hbar if you will. Now listen, a lot of people ask me, hey Nick, do you still see $10 being a base point for Hedera Hashgraph? And listen, I've always clarified that when I talk about Hbar going to $10, that it is possible, but it is not highly likely. Okay, I've discussed how we do get to $10, and I'm actually going to break it down in this video, but also I'm more dead set on $3 to $6. And I actually do want to open up Coin Perspective because I actually forgot to open it, but I do want to talk to you guys about it. Now, overall, I get a lot of hate in terms of Hedera. A lot of people say, you know, this thing's not moving, it's a dead coin, it's never going to go here, there, whatever. And I just want to clarify real quick before we fully start this video that when we're looking at other coins compared to what Hbar is doing, there is nothing like it in this market. And there is not even an asset close to it in this market as well. So, with that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, turning notifications on. If you guys are new to the channel or not new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that like button, as it does help the channel grow. Now let's actually look at some of these assets. First off, XRP at its all-time high of about $3.84 is sitting at about $180 billion market cap. 88 at its all-time high, I think it was like almost $100 billion in market cap. Dogecoin, almost $100 billion in market cap. A lot of these assets at their all-time highs were priced out significantly. I understand it, right? Hbar, if we go to, $10 for an example, and let's actually change some of this 1 second. So we're looking at, let's go to it's $150 billion market cap, realistically speaking. So at $150 billion market cap, we actually won't even be worth that. So let's just go to 10. So $151.7 billion market cap, that's what we would be worth at $10. A lot of people think that this is not possible. I understand it. I get it. It is a little bit of a higher figure number. At $6, we would be worth about $91 billion. I think that that is totally fine. I think that that is realistic as well. Now, a lot of people, and I actually got this comment today on Twitter, think that, Hedera Hashgraph cannot pass Polkadot, it can't pass Luna, and it can't pass Avalanche. Just to give you guys a base point, if we get to about $52.3 billion in market cap to pass Polkadot and pretty much all of those coins, okay, a 53, it's a 53, right? It's a 50, yeah, we'll just go off of, $53 billion in market cap, because I'm not even going to go to the base point of that. So we'd be at about $3.50. People are actually saying that we can't go here this bull run. That is absolutely comical, to say the least. Okay, a 10x from here is a perfect. In fact, it's actually higher than this, because we're at about $4.10 if we do a 10x from here. So let's just say $4.10. We'd be at a $62.2 billion market cap right now. A pump of about 909%. That's it, a 909% pump. This would actually technically bring us to, if we're looking at Hedera Hashgraph, 1 second, here we go. It would bring us to about a 2,000% move this bull run, right? Here we are. Now, think about something as big as Hbar doing only a 2,000% of a move in price. Okay, and I just want to reiterate the percent moves a lot of these coins have had this year alone. And I get it, right? Some of these have a significant lower supply. For an example, here is Phoenix Global. I mean, I don't even know. This is absolutely ridiculous, but we're not going to go off of that. In fact, let's go off of something that has a little bit closer of a supply. In fact, let's go off of TEL, right? TEL has a 55 billion supply. Okay, this did a 14,290% of a move this year already. Okay, Solana did about a 13,000, a lot less supply. I get it. Polygon Matic, 10,600% of a move. A lot of these assets, even Harmony did a 6,800% of a move in price. And I get it, right? They're going off of, smaller figure numbers. I more so like to compare. Okay, I compare Hbar to XRP a lot in terms of moves. And a lot of people are kind of confused on why I do so. And we're going to be discussing that in this video. So, without further ado, before we fully jump into this video, I'm planning on updating the Crusader trading bundle pack this weekend or tonight. I'm going to see how much time I have left tonight. But definitely look into this, guys, if you are looking into my exit strategies, my personal insights on portfolios and all that kind of stuff. I have a ton of stuff to release on the site, which I'm going to do over this weekend or tonight. But check it out, guys. The Ultimate Crusader trading bundle pack includes everything on the site as well as all featured products for free. So that is the best deal for your buck. Now, I did say this. I quoted a tweet today and I said, The statement will reign true for many assets like Casper, Hbar, XLM, XRP, QNT, and many others. Are you paying attention? If you are, these assets are about to pay you. The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the pump. In fact, Steve actually responded saying, help me understand this. And I said, consolidation continues until there is a breakout of either support or resistance, meaning down or up. If it breaks to the upside, expect some high targets to be cleared. Downside, expect some low targets to be cleared. It's essentially a buildup of accumulation. This actually happened during XRP's run in 2017. In fact, we do see here, this is a 76,688% of a move in price. Now, if we're looking at this logically, we can use the all-time high that's actually on this chart. I know that $3.84 was on a few other charts. I get it, but we're going off at this point. So this is a 66,000% of a move in price in almost one whole year. Okay, just to mind you, one whole year. So let's actually go back on Hedera to February 20th. Let's just go back to February 20th and see where we were in terms of price. So let's zoom in a little bit. And I know that this is not a good way of looking at things. I get it, guys. I'm not trying to say that we're going to do this exact move. I'm just saying, realistically speaking, we could be doing something similar to this. And so the February 20th, we already pumped here. So we're not going to go off of that base point alone, because we actually look here. This is where we started to pump here. So realistically speaking, we're going to go off of the bottom figure that we've seen in the year of 2020, which was about this bottom here at about 2.7. So let's start here, and let's see where we could go in terms of a $10 HBAR. So at $10, we do about roughly a 36,299% of an increase in price at $10, mind you. Okay, so this isn't even the exact move from XRP. In fact, XRP did 66,000% of an increase in price. Now, say for so, okay, and I just want to reiterate, just so you guys know, if we went off of something higher, say for so we went off of the February 20th time point, okay, a move from that point, which is actually here, to that topping point is 11,216% of an increase in price. Okay, a low back here off of the major lows is just still only a 35,000% of an increase in price. So what would actually be the main focus point if we did do a 66,000% of an increase in price? And again, I understand percentages are a little bit different in terms of the price movement. For an example, XRP at this point was trading at half a cent. Okay, so let's go off of 66,000% of an increase in price. And do I think that this is logical? No, I'm just saying this is where we would be at in terms of the end goal prices. Now this is at $18, okay, and roughly about 75 cents. Okay, where would we be at $18.75? First off, it is a 45x. And we would be sitting at about a $284.5 billion market cap. Do I think that this is logical and happening this bull run? No, I do not. But I'm just saying, when people are saying that we cannot go to $10, okay, comparing it to any other asset in this space, it's laughable, okay? There is billions of dollars coming into this space. Hearing billions of dollars are going to be deployed in crypto over the next few weeks. Big funds are aggressively growing and raising new capital. Insane. And I just want to say, during this time where XRP did 66,000% of an increase in price, 2017 and 2018 was completely different in terms of the amount of capital and the amount of individuals in the space. I don't need to tell you guys that. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, these meme coins, all of the news media, that should tell you guys how different 2017 and 2018 is different in a sense of media and the amount of individuals and money flowing through this market. We are at a $2.74 trillion market cap right now. That should just tell you how different things are. Now, I do want to break down how these targets, fundamentally come true. Okay, and I said, here's my fundamental thread on why I can see HBAR making a move to the double-digit figures. Is it highly likely? No, and I said that, right? But it is, oh my God, wow. No, but it is impossible? Absolutely not. Where am I more confident in terms of price targets? $3 to $6. Okay, and I've always said $3 to $6 is fairly conservative. Now let's break down XRP in terms of, this nice price movement back in 2017 and 2018. How did we get here? What invoked this massive price movement? Okay, because nobody can tell you exactly what caused this. It was, a massive consolidation that led into a massive breakout. Now, let's look here. Okay, Well, let's discuss this. Why did XRP surge 66,000% from the beginning of 2017 to January of 2018? Some may argue it was the ODL adoption pushing retail FOMO/speculation. And when I talk about ODL adoption, I didn't mean ODL adoption. I meant ODL news and pretty much how it could get to that point. Okay. Now, we also look at massive financial institution partnerships, etc. Hbar has been growing its ecosystem since 2019 with a massive governing council. And then, of course, I said comprised of $2.5 trillion in market cap combined, they're building out huge projects and a major ecosystem focused on DeFi, cross-border payments, NFTs, in gaming, /healthcare, real estate, and much more. With the upgrade to smart contracts, i.e. SC 2.0, they will achieve 100 plus transactions with and then also extremely affordable prices and incredible opportunities for developers to build dApps that couldn't be built on Ethereum. Also, Ethereum-based projects have moved to Hedera, i.e. proven DB, Suku, due to it being the better choice. Hedera is the most utilized enterprise-grade DLT and is years ahead of nearly every other project in the space, i.e. XRP, ADA, Solana, XLM, and many others. Most people are not exposed to Hbar due to the PA alone, but that will change very soon. If we repeat the XRP bull run, from November/January, we will see $8 to $15. Of course, it's not a guarantee, but Hbar has all the news/hype built around it in a factual basis. You could find all the information and facts behind the ecosystem. In fact, I have 300 plus videos talking about the updates, innovation, and major developments the Hedera team has achieved. Its ABFT consensus is one of a kind, technology beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is the next generation of crypto and is proving to be through development. Once retail catches on, we won't need to worry about PA. Sharding and staking is coming as well, but that's in 2022, so we might miss those deadlines a bit. Either way, I am confident in the major FOMO that will occur, and I'm confident in the Hedera team for what they are doing in the major industries they are disrupting on a day-to-day basis. And of course, Reducer, you're forgetting the main reason it can happen. This market is still very manipulated. MMs can make the price go to whatever they want to create the FOMO. You see the rise in September over speculation of a big announcement at the 2-year AGM, up over 100% in days. And that is the base point, right? Percentage moves will happen in such a fast pace, okay? Like I said, XRP during this time here, just alone, was a 1,430% of an increase in price alone. Just so you guys know, from our current price point, okay? So let's go to our current price. And let's look at what the percentage move would be from our current price to just $10. It would be a 4,622% of an increase in price. And I get it, right? XRP, 1,430% to, that figure is a significant amount. But first off, we're not even going off of the lows that it had in November. In fact, the November low was 1,828%, okay, to the top. Now I get it. 4,622% is still significant, but we're going off of these prices up here. Let's talk about $10. Look at this. That's a 2,413% of a move in price. This is only, look at that. It's only 600% more. Okay, and 600% is fairly easy to get to, especially now with how much money is in this market. Now, I'm just saying this is not guaranteed to happen. I am just saying it is possible. It is not unlikely. It is not impossible. It can 100% surpass Polkadot. It could 100% surpass Avalanche. And it could 100% surpass Luna. Why? Well, it's fairly simple. Okay, from the current price, if we had Polkadot's market cap, we would be at a small figure of $3.66. An 800% of a move up in price. That is absolutely nothing. Okay, I want to mind you that I get that this is money. This is finance. We're talking about, people's money on the line. That is exactly why I don't spew these prices a lot on this channel. And I always mind you that it is not a guarantee figure. In fact, you will not lose money in this game if you sell your assets and take profit. In fact, you could only make out good. Okay? But I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make you guys bag hold until $10. I'm not trying to make you bag hold until $6. I'm just saying, you can sell whenever you want. But for me personally, I could see Hbar being a $6 coin. At $6, sorry, that was $67. At $6, we would be worth $91 billion. I do not need to tell you guys how big of an asset this is. In fact, if we had the market cap of Tether, we would be $4.83. I think that that is fairly reasonable. Again, BNB, $6.53. That is extremely possible. In fact, ADA at its all-time high. Okay, so let's go to the all-time high on ADA. I think it's somewhere up in almost the $3 range. So let's look at the past. Let's go to the year to date. Okay, so the all-time high was about $3.05. So at $3.05, let me pull up a calculator real quick and calculate the market cap. So at $3.05 off of the circulating supply, which is 33, mind you, billion, 270 million. So let's look at this. Okay, and at $3.05, it was worth about $101.5 billion. $101.5 billion. Okay, now let's look at this logically, and let's look at where we would be. We would be at almost $6.70. Seems unlikely, right? Because when we're looking at ADA this year on the year to date, and let's actually go to the all-time high. So I was actually buying ADA back here at around 8 cents, and you know, it was fun times, right? It was early in the bull run. In fact, we go off of just, you know, 1 year, you know, year to date. Let's go back to September of 2020, because that's the year. So it was like 9 cents, 10 cents, and it shot up all the way to $3. Do you think that this was, you know, unlikely? Do you think people saw this coming out of nowhere? Absolutely not. It's the same that goes with Hbar. People are not realizing that we have been in a massive consolidation game. In fact, most people will tell you that since we broke out initially, we haven't actually made any major breakout points. I understand that we had an all-time high here, but look at where we were during that week. In terms of that weekly chart, our major resistance point and our major support was actually around 42 cents. This is where we consolidated for. In fact, this entire time period, from the all-time high to our current price, we have been in a 231-day consolidation. I'm not saying that this wasn't a breakout point. I'm not saying that we didn't go into price discovery, because we did. But was this a manipulated pump? Was this a manipulated move? It could very well have possibly been, and now we're ranging for the major breakout event. I'm not undermining this breakout either. I'm just saying, technically speaking, we haven't made a major move, and this was the only spike in price movement during a 1 week base point that led pretty much nowhere. So this was a pretty much major move to the upside with no major actual PA to play out after it. So right now, we are still in major consolidation, in my opinion, which I think will lead to a major FOMO event and a breaking point that could lead us to about a 2,413% of an increase in price. A lot of assets do this. In fact, if we're looking at LCX, LCX has been one of my major holdings that I've told you guys about early on in the days, and this actually to the all-time high. So first off, we bought this at 4 cents. So let me just show you guys in terms of the price movement where this was at the starting point of 0.4 cents to about, where was the all-time high? So it was like 67 cents. So let's just go to 67. So this was a 1,575% of an increase in price, and that's not even at the base point. So that's about 1,600%. And do you honestly think LCX is done this year? Absolutely not. We're going to go much higher. But I'm just saying, a lot of these movements, first off, this moved in pretty much 2 months. It took 2 months to get to this point. Of course, it was a Coinbase listing, and LCX is doing incredible things, but they're also partnered with Hbar. A lot of these assets will do these incredible moves and surprise a lot of people without actually, you know, having those people believe in an asset. But you will hear people like myself telling you, hey, listen, this is going to be a huge project, because when we're looking at ADA in terms of price movement, ADA being the number 6 coin, ahead of Avalanche, ahead of Polkadot, ahead of Luna, okay, it is years behind Hbar. I don't think people realize how big Hedera Hashgraph actually is, and soon they will. So with that being said, I hope that clarifies my $10, you know, major price target. But with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are. And it's beautiful. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.